Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, so we're going to be talking about in this video is the top 10 list. Now, it's been a while since I've actually come back to do this, to talk about these guys, and it's honestly been because I've been having a hard time choosing. Every month since I started this whole series, I've been getting blown up constantly with new guys' names and whatnot, and I've been opened up to a lot of new guys. So I've been really having a hard time kind of trying to choose between all of them. But the guy we're going to be talking about today is somebody that you guys all know, and is a very obvious choice for the top 10 list. Some of you guys call him Captain Redbeard, some of you guys know him as Tyler Durden. His real name is Owen Cook.
Smith comes in and he's gonna show you how to get it done. And you don't have to change, just sit there, little fat man. Because they think this is the fucking reality of the world. But it's the very tall, good... How may I help you and suck my dick? What? Oh! I'm better than him. Those lucky people that have it, but it's bad for me. Talk, tell me. You tell me now. Tall, good-looking ones only. And if you are not 6'4" with a chisel-cut jaw, no girl will have sex with you. It doesn't want people to start their own businesses because then they couldn't be controlled. So nobody is having sex except for them. And he wants this one girl. And he's just a little fat, mediocre little fat man. And he wants the beautiful girl. And without having to go to the gym, without having to become a man, without having to find his masculinity, without having to develop somewhere, just staying the same little mediocre piece of shit that he is. Yay me, I'm winning, Kanye's losing, fuck yeah.
His name's Tyler. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
He's so popular that most pickup artists nowadays regurgitate the same style of filming that he does. As you guys know, I take on a lot of YouTube mentors. If I want to work on my voice, my speaking, I look at people like Tony Robbins, I look at Elliot Hulse. But when I want to learn game or when I want to learn how to teach better, I look to Tyler. He can teach the ever-loving shit out of it.
Sticking around like this, you're not gonna get good fast enough. You can't get good at game slowly to get good fast. Okay? How do you get good fast? Get experience interacting with women. Hi there. Pleasure. Hi. Okay. Oh shit, she didn't say hi.
Yeah.
What did I learn there? What should I have done? Well, I should have got in front. Little correction. Now then if I do, nice to meet you. Nice. Hi.
Hi.
Pleasure. You.
What's going on?
Owen.
Why? Hi.
Nice to meet you. See, now I learned from a correction from the last thing that I did.
I think this is something I don't touch on enough. I am very technical. I do think a lot, and I'm a very big overthinker, so I do have like a lot of techniques in the back of my pocket. With that being said, if your techniques ever get in the way of you actually having fun, or being expressive, or being yourself, or maybe being outcome dependent, fuck them. Alright, if it comes down to it where you can't be a normal person, where you can't be like actually present with the girl, because you're in the back of your head thinking about some technique I said, fuck it. Don't think about it. Actually stay present to the moment, have some fun. Unapologetic, he wasn't that set too, the way he did that. That was really good. There's some infields later in here where I want to show kind of his reflexes, because how quick he is to like kind of just pick up on shit, and how he's so quick to like if you guys watch like what he's doing right here and what he's saying, it's really subtle shit. As I said, you guys want to always assume the positive. He's assuming it's going to work. Assume the positive is a very big fundamental in game.
See that? That's how you get good faster. You can't just sit around not doing it.
What
this
are
is my
you
buddy.
doing?
So you've been trying to hug people and it wasn't working out?
Yeah, I try and teach him how to be a pimp. Do it. See that?
Yeah.
In the daytime, you can't have as many like weird like nicks and ticks and weirdness in your personality.
Notice how he even brought up the fact how he's like, I'm trying to teach him to be a pimp. Like, that's something that I used to not do until I started watching more of his stuff. The reason he does it is because he's trying to prove to himself that it's normal for him to do this so he can get out of his own head. Now, a lot of coaches do like a lot of different stuff. You guys probably don't know this. As a coach, whenever you're trying to perform for a student, it's a lot fucking tougher. Mainly because now you have to like be free of outcome with the girl and be free of outcome with the student who's paying you money. Not to mention too, he's on camera. Alright, everybody's gonna fucking see him, so that's a lot of fucking pressure. So he has his guy watching him, he has these girls he's talking to, and he doesn't care. That's a very good game.
That's so funny. Is that your friend that's flirting with my friend?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, no way.
He is. He's my buddy. How old are you now, 20?
Oh, and pay attention to how he's like being very chillax, and he's like being willing to offend her.
22?
Close, 23.
23? Okay, you look young. What are you a student?
I kind of love you. Like, you're so perfect.
You're perfect too.
I just don't know how to be around you without like making out with you.
Okay.
I feel like that's not okay. Like, I'm not up to par.
Yeah, you're up to par.
Am I?
Yes.
Are you sure?
You are up to par.
Okay.
Look at Tyler's smile. Does Tyler look like he's at all faking any of his emotions? Now, let me go back to this. Look at his fucking smile. Like, how happy does he legitimately look? Like, he actually looks like he's having a good time talking to the girl. He's laughing, he's being smiley, he's not overdoing it to the point where he's maybe laughing to try to elicit a certain reaction or a certain image. He's literally doing himself, and he's doing it great. And the girl sees that, and she's really drawn into it.
You know what you have? You play a supportive role very well. That's probably why you like me, because I'm a strong leader. So that's why you gravitate towards me. Yeah.
I really love your beard.
Yeah.
You have a beautiful face.
You do too.
I kind of love you.
Love you too. I don't want to kiss you too much because I actually want to see you tomorrow. I don't want you to feel awkward.
I would never feel awkward.
Okay.
See, that was so clever that he said that. He said it for her as well as he said it for himself. He was thinking in his head, and so he actually verbalized it to her. I do the exact same thing. To be honest, that kind of honesty, like, she's going to see it and she's going to understand that he's not just making out with her because he necessarily, wants to get in her pants. He doesn't really care, but he thinks that she's really cool as a person. After screening her, he kind of sees how they kind of click together. So now he sees that they're clicking and they get along. Now he's actually starting to invest in her. She feels like she won him over as opposed to maybe, giving into a guy that's like just pursuing her, which is a new kind of thing for her. She doesn't usually have this kind of stuff happen. She doesn't usually get the chance to chase other guys, and Tyler's giving her that chance. Now, when you guys are completely free of outcome, when you guys don't really care about how the interaction goes, like, she can be pissed at you because she can be this way at you, and honestly, either way, it doesn't fucking matter. That's really dope. Now, for you guys, this takes a lot of momentum and also takes a lot of rejection. A lot of you guys probably think it takes a lot of success to, like, get to that point where you can attract any girl like a 9 or a 10. That's not true. It's the rejections that get you better with women, ultimately. Because after a while, if you're getting rejected, you stop caring. Eventually, it's going to happen so often where you get rejected, you're like, I heard this 100 times. This is unoriginal. I've heard this 100 times. That's cute. A girl wants a guy that is so himself, that doesn't care about what she thinks, that he's willing to be himself, even if it means he's going to be offensive.
As much physical. Like, any thoughts on that?
No, yeah, I keep the physicality. Nah, sorry, I don't smoke.
Are you a smoker?
Yeah, I'm a smoker.
You really? You look so young. You're Asian.
So? So I'm not a smoker, but I'm young and Asian.
Like this.
All being caught on camera.
This.
Do you have a lighter?
Real kiss?
I need
Like
a
this.
lighter.
2 seconds. Where are you going? Where are you going?
I'm with my friend.
Give me your phone number after you go.
What's even more impressive about this is he did it during like a live video. He wasn't prepping, he wasn't trying to get in the zone, he didn't do a lot of approaches beforehand. He just did this, he did the video. Unless he was out gaming all night, which could also be the case, as he's a little more warmed up.
Believe me.
There you go. There you go.
That was horrible. Did you just see what happened to me?
No, what happened to you?
It's terrible. I was emotionally scarred and molested.
Oh, yeah?
We did. Who are
That's
you?
not good. I'm
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Nice to meet you too.
Owen.
You're in there.
You get.
Do you see him giving really good eye contact? Like, as he's doing this, he's giving really good eye contact. He's giving her like a cocky smile. It's like, by showing the cocky smile, he's showing what kind of person he is. It's cool. I'm a good talker. I'm good with girls. You're gonna have a lot of fun talking to me. Like, it's something that cocky smile says. So as he's holding her hand and being hella fucking cocky about this, because that kind of a move is a very high pressure kind of a move. Like, the only person that could do that would be able to do this and hold eye contact with her and smile, would be like the rock star type of guy, or maybe somebody on drugs.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. What's your name? I'm not going to tell you my name.
Why?
So if we have a baby, you can't find me.
Oh no.
See, this is something I always bring up. So a lot of you guys have a hard time closing at the end of the night. Now, the reason you guys have a hard time closing is because you gave off too many boyfriend traits. You guys are not exactly free-flowing enough. So what you need to learn to do is kind of make the interaction a lot more fun and focus on the fun as opposed to maybe focusing on the contextual logical side of things. So when you go into the logical side of things, or you're trying to impress her maybe with your things, or you say your name and like, then it puts her on the same route as like every other guy that's ever been on this route. And most guys, what does she do? She puts them on a 3-date route. There's a very few amount of guys where they're like that rock star type of guy that she'll sleep with really fucking quickly. All right, like a talented type of girl. There's not very many guys that can be like that kind of a person. So by being unique like this, by assuming it's gonna go well, by acting this way, it's very fucking attractive.
What are you guys doing?
We're just fucking around.
Okay, I'm in love. I'm just playing.
You are?
No, I'm just playing.
Where are you going? What are you up to?
Basically, you're not putting up boyfriend traits first. You lead with being a player first. You lead with being more of an alpha type of guy. You don't lead with comfort. You lead with attraction.
Come here now.
It's fake broccoli pizza.
Slut.
Slut.
Dog.
You're funny. You're really funny. I
Did you see that? The girl started, like, he literally saw that within half a second. So the girl started leaning ever so subtly, but he saw it like the girl was shifting her foot weight to another foot so she can walk away. And he looks over to his side, literally within half a second, fucking arm around her.
You can't ask me that, like right now. I don't even know you.
All right, now this girl's extremely attractive. So he said something very cocky and very assumptive and very relaxed. The way he said it was with his tone was very relaxed, very spaced out, very slow. It sounded like he wasn't thinking about it. And the girl instantly gives kind of like a chuckle, like a very open chuckle. It wasn't a nervous laugh. It was a very relaxed, happy laugh. Like she was both attracted and comfortable really fucking fast with the guy really quick.
I would say yes if I knew you. What's your name?
Owen.
Hi, Owen.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I love you.
I love you too. To the right.
You weigh one.
We can hold hands.
I'm very nice.
You wanted to fuck me, didn't you?
No, I'm too shy.
Your brain is insanely amazing.
Don't you? Now most guys would be like, yeah, let's go fuck. He instead made it into a joke and made it really relaxed. That was the proper right thing to do.
Where do you come from?
This row straight back. I don't even know. I'm still trying to find myself. I'm so young.
Of course, you're 21. You're a lot smarter than when I was 21.
Yeah.
When I was 21, I was a very bad man.
Oh yeah.
Very confused.
You're so awesome.
Huh? We would never be a good couple
No, I
then.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, I have sex typically 5 times a day.
Good for you.
I haven't had sex in 2 days though.
Oh shit! So you're trying to do double time, like?
I don't know. I kind of like coming out of the haze once in a while.
Now, did it seem like they were vibing? Or did it seem like he was just spitting game at her? See, the big problem with a lot of guys is they don't really treat women as people. And girls really quickly sense that. And they're not going to fucking trust you or want to sleep with you or do stuff with you because you're not actually being real with them and you're putting up a facade in front of yourself. So the girl's like, who's this guy really? Who's this guy actually? Now, when you're actually yourself, you're really yourself, it's really easy to get a girl comfortable around you. Now, if on top of that, you're authentically a cool guy and you're authentically really good with women, you're a good talker, you're funny, it's also going to build attraction. It's going to build a lot of fucking attraction.
Love, you'll never see me again.
Okay.
Now, to see how he took the pressure off her so she could kiss him, she's like, you'll never see me again. Because what he's basically doing is getting rid of the slut shaming. All right, there's no chance of you ever seeing me again, so let's make out.
You're cute. You know how to party?
Yes.
What's your name?
Owen.
Owen.
Yeah. Who are your friends there? How do you know them?
I don't know those guys. This is my sister. I'm not with you, though.
No? You lied, dude? You lied? That's fucking tight, dude. I can't believe you lied. That is so fucking cool. Here, we'll just go here for 2 seconds, and then I'll let you go, maybe. Ugh. So, tell me, what was going on?
He really quickly saw that there were those guys watching her, so he asks, what's up with these guys? Do you know them? Are they friends? Because he sees the guy coming. So then when she goes, no, I don't know him, then he comes around and he starts trying to act that way. He basically is getting her out of that situation. He's a very authentically cool guy. To be honest, the fact that she probably approached him was because he was talking to other girls all night, and he saw all the other girls really liked him. So then he comes around, he's like, well, I really want to hit on this guy, and this loser is hitting on me. So I'm just going to approach him and pretend like it's to help me out. And she's going to backwards rationalize that's the reason. Final point that I want to make about Tyler is he's a fucking genius. When I look online, a lot of guys are honestly just repackaging what other people said previously. They're trying to box things in a new way, just repeat, and they never actually come up with original content themselves. Now, what you guys understand is this shows a lack of tacit understanding. To be able to come up with like concepts and like ideas that are actually applicable in real life, it takes like a certain level of understanding and a deep kind of level of like, it almost needs like a sixth sense almost kind of thing. And Tyler definitely has that in spades. The fact that he continually comes out with original content is a very big fucking deal. That's very hard for somebody to do. And it shows a very high level of intelligence. To kind of express and show you guys what I mean, I'm gonna show you guys one of his videos.
And that comes from what I call brain and lane. So I'm gonna get a little more complexity here. I've never really explained this before, so just try to bear with me as I try to explain it. It's like kind of like something that's been up in my head for years, and it's allowed me to help people make major transformations but it's really difficult for me to explain because I'm very right brain dominant.
Okay, so what Tyler's talking about right here, he's talking about having a hard time to express ideas that come in his head. Now me, I'm also extremely visual. I see things in my head, and for me it's kind of really hard to verbalize. It's taken me a long time to be able to express a lot of concepts and tell you guys it on camera. And I'll say this, there's a small handful of guys in the world that can do this.
So I tend to see bigger picture. So I'm gonna try to explain it to you, and I've kind of written it out before I came here, but kind of bear with me, because we're gonna kind of slog through this. Have you guys ever heard of the Eastern philosophy idea that all beliefs will eventually be proven false? You guys ever heard this? Okay, well this is an enlightenment concept. So if you're into Eastern philosophy, there's this idea that all belief systems will eventually be proven to be false. Now, the idea that all beliefs will eventually be proven false, to me, it reads a little bit woo-woo. You know, what's the way that we could look at that from a practical standpoint? Well, the practical standpoint of all beliefs will eventually be proven false, for me just what it is that all beliefs are a vehicle, okay? So literally, it's like a caterpillar or a butterfly. The belief system that you have is simply a vehicle that gets you from point A to point B, and then eventually, if you're smart about it, you can change vehicles to get from point B to point C, and then you change vehicles to get from point C to point D.
Now see, that's where a lot of people fuck up, is they get an ego involved in what they're doing or who they are, and they're unwilling to be flexible. They're unwilling to look at the world in a new, fresh way. Maybe think, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe I should listen. Me, I constantly think, how am I fucking up? I'm like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I should be doing. And that's why a lot of people fuck up in life and why they don't get successful, because they get egos involved, they get a character that they get attached to, and they're unwilling to change it for anybody else. And for this reason, because they're trying to keep their confidence level up, because they're afraid of like maybe proving themselves that maybe they're not as cool as they think they are. Maybe the world is not as fucking like on their side as they think it is. Maybe they're not as fucking superheroes as they want to believe they are. Now that's where they're fucking up. Now you need to be honest with yourself all the time. How am I fucking up? How can I get better? And at the same time, still be easy on yourself, not beat yourself up, because that'll make it a lot harder for you guys to get to that next level. I don't want to completely rip off Tyler's video. If you guys do want to check out the video though, I'll leave a link in the description below. Now I get it, Tyler's just a person. Now Tyler is constantly trying to teach you that what he's done, you can do. Alright, whatever he has done, you can be the same exact person. And I know Tyler personally does not like being put on the pedestal. He doesn't like being called the guru. Alright, so don't call him the guru. Don't put him on a pedestal. You can be just like him. You can be just like any one of us. With enough consistent, intelligent effort, you guys can get here as well. Now, to me, genius is not something that you're born with. It's something that you breed. Now, if you guys ever seen anybody who is autistic or a savant, now, a lot of people are like, oh, they just got hit in the head and now all of a sudden they can just remember fucking everything. No, what happens is because it got hit in the head, they become obsessed with something. They become so fucking obsessed with something that it's come to the point to where they've thought it through so many fucking different ways, so many different like angles, that it's come to the point where it becomes almost just like an arm or an extension of you. Like, that's what it is. That's what genius really is. And Tyler's done that. He's put in so much fucking work. This guy had Asperger's. This guy had Asperger's. He couldn't read fucking social cues. He's fucking killing it like this. That's fucking incredible. Tyler is a rare bird, and I am personally really ecstatic that he found himself in our industry. He's a Martin Luther King. He's an Abraham Lincoln. He's an Albert Einstein. He had the choice to become a lawyer in Canada. He could have done 100 different types of businesses. Instead, he chose this one. Instead, a little balding ginger decided that he was not going to go to college in Canada. Instead, he's going to teach a bunch of degenerates how to pick up women. He could have been a Napoleon. Instead, he taught me how to approach women. He could have been a Lincoln, but instead he decided to fuck Playboy models. He could have been extinguishing apartheids in far-off countries, but instead, he taught me how to make my girlfriend squirt. But if he did any of these things, he wouldn't have saved me. And probably many of you. And with that being said, peace out.
Take like a pickup company. RSD builds through my 20s and early 30s. I'm super fucking engaged. I'm super hustling. I'm super fucking motivated, right? But then all of a sudden, it's like, you know, I think I've made it. I think I've found my niche. Mainstream lexicon, I'm like the pickup guy. But then we'll see what happens. Here's what happens. Some little fucker like me comes along, who's 21, and he looks at RSD and he goes, that's fucking sick. That's fucking sick. I wish I had that job. I would do anything to be in that position. I would do anything. Anything. I'll go to any length. And then what happens, I'm just sitting there going, hello, I'm at the country club. Look at me. Life's good, boys. I love being America's creepiest pickup artist. It's just fab, right? And some little fucker like what I was when I was 22 is going, yeah, you're the greatest, dude. I fucking love you. And soon, I'm gonna fucking eat you, you motherfucker. I'm gonna eat your fucking heart and shit it out down your fucking throat, you lazy fuck. Okay? And he's thinking that.
I'm the kind of person making music with a purpose. You the kind of people that be hating on the surface. I'm the kind of you ain't used to, the kind of make you nervous. Yeah, back before I even wrote the record, I can see this coming like a fortune teller. And a calm sea don't make a skilled sailor, so I thank the heavens for the stormy weather. Okay, fast forward to when we're old and gray. I'll be looking back at when they posted hate, and it will hurt a bit, but it was worth it when your dream is getting hurt, no matter what they say.